Bonnie's here. Good morning.
Good morning. So I'm wearing, you know me, it's always about food. I brought friends, and we brought a lot of food for you, and we brought a bit of a party. So California Women for Ag is in the house. I have Robin Finnerty here, as well as Mary Venoni, and we have George Atmore here from RA Cattle Company. So
Yeah,
you
George,
have
got to talk to George.
I know, you're like fascinated with this,
great.
but this basket that Mary Venoni brought, she's been collecting this for you. This is, look at Spence can't even pick it up. Do you love this, Mary? So what do you have in the basket?
What is in the basket? Oh, I have a list.
Show what's local here.
Stick.
Yes.
We have sweet limes. Oh, finally. I just ran out of cherimoya.
You needed those.
Oh, you got cherimoya?
Yo, cherimoya.
Yes.
Got a basket full of it over here. Eureka, we have lemons, navel oranges, navel, Israeli limes. How about plum jam? That sounds cool. Pomegranate syrup, Valencia oranges, a Tangelo or two. How about some pixie tangerines? Mandarin oranges. Walnuts. We used to have walnuts at our house when I was a kid. And lots of guavas. We're all there's eggs in here. Wow. Good thing I picked it up and dropped it. That's great. There's eggs. I've got a barn book and also guava syrup. Well, thank you. This is fantastic.
All sampling. This is all Ventura County agricultural. It is National Agricultural Week for us. All week long we have been telling the story that we feed our community, we feed our region, and we feed the world. And so it's really been great. We've been a little bit on tour. Everything in that basket that you just listed, all grown here at home. These are all things that we have.
And that's really cool. Yesterday we were talking to Farmer John. He listens occasionally. He's on the Saturday morning show with Tom and Sandy. And it's remarkable how much you can get out of this community. Get it at your farmer's market. Instead of it being flown in from hundreds of miles away, it's brought in literally from 5-10 miles. You're supporting your local farmers. And also you're getting what's actually edible, if you will, now because it's the true season of what's available. And I think that's really important. Some things aren't supposed to be available, and you should eat as the season offers.
If you can, and we can certainly do that here. So here in Ventura County, your agricultural industry really stewards, grows food, and also through cattle, 90,000 acres. Wow. And so think about that, 90,000 acres here in Ventura County. The economic impact is in the billions of dollars. Just the strawberry industry alone is about $3.5 million, about 70,000 jobs. So we have, as an agricultural industry, this economic impact. We feed our community, and I mentioned as far as the market and the rest of the world, and we do it in Ventura County. There's no more beautiful place.
That's wonderful. Farm Day is happening on Wednesday, May 14th, 8 to noon. What happens
we
when
want to get
go there?
you out there. So this is for the kids. Mary Venoni, who's here from Venoni Ranch, she has been leading this for years. It is one of the coolest things. So picture this. 1,000 kids come through, elementary and middle school. We have about 35 partners that come through. And so if George is here with their cattle, you can actually understand what it's like to be a cattle rancher. You'll have someone doing beneficial bugs, everything in between. And the kids in a couple of hours go to each of the stops, and over 1,000 kids get to see what happens here around Ventura County Ag. So we want you to come experience.
It's a cliche, but a lot of kids, when they go into the store and they see all that beautiful beef that's wrapped up, and they see all the wonderful products just like this, all of the fruits and vegetables, you don't know what it took to grow it, to do everything, to harvest it, and to get it right there so it's available for you so easily at the markets.
Well, the problem now is they have the little sprinklers in the produce section of the market to keep the vegetables fresh. Yeah. So now with the kids, they think it's being grown right there in the shelf, you know.
Well, and it's a great question. So Farm Day really builds the awareness. But you know what? Year-round, we get this all the time. We are also the host at the Ventura County Fair and the Ag Building. Come out and see us during the fair. And if you want more information, California Women for Agricultural, Ventura County here, you can come to a meeting. If you want to be able to talk about food, where your food comes from, come show up. Men are welcome, not just women. And it's a great way to kind of connect really into your food and your ag community.
Even in a county like Ventura County where agriculture is still a very big thing and hugely important, are kids still under the misconception about where their food comes from?
Oh, my gosh, absolutely. In fact, Spence, and I'm not putting you on the spot, I love that he's asking. He goes, so is it like meat cattle or dairy, right? And it's like, we don't know these things. It's like, what do we have here at home? What do we grow at home? And so the basket that Mary put together, so it's always about how do we inform, how do we enjoy, and then how do we support this industry because we don't want it to go away.
No, the economy here would be in very bad shape without it.
Right.
Can we talk beef?
Yeah,
can
absolutely.
we talk? Hey,
George,
run over there. Hey,
Hit
come
up the mic.
on.
Look at me.
Yeah, we know. Hey, good morning. How are you? Hey, good to see you here. Yeah, I'm doing great, thank you. So how old are you?
14.
14 years
He's
old.
a buff kid, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big child.
Look at him.
He's a big child. Now, you're obviously, this is through your family for years, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
How many acres do you have that you work in Ventura?
About 7,000.
And you get on your little pony?
He's a little bigger than a pony, but
Yeah,
yes.
a little bigger. And you see what I do?
Yeah, we call him a little pony.
Yeah, a little pony. and you ride around and you raise this cattle. So when we're dealing from calf, from born to ready for the stockyard, how old is that animal?
When he's ready to sell?
Yeah, when you're ready to sell and ship them off.
They're usually about a year and a half.
A year and a half. So your turnover is pretty fast. When you're out there, how many cattle are you handling right now?
Right about 50. On a normal year, we have about 300 to 400, though.
But the drought has hit you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of made that herd smaller. How much hay do they actually eat hay? What do they consume?
It's alfalfa.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, I say hay and he goes, alfalfa. Idiots! Yeah, I can just see him. He wants to throw something at me. And you go around and you have to lasso?
Yeah, sometimes. A lot of times they're just really easy going, and they'll just kind of do what you want them to do.
That's how we are. Yeah, anything else, now, one day, can you come in here with a little rope? Because we want Stick to run away, and we want you to just pop his ankle and pull him in. So this is a skill at your age. Is this going to be your life art, do you think? This is what you're going to do?
Probably.
Now, when you look at, I got a couple of minutes left here. So, some people would think you just go out there and what kind of education, what are you going through? Is it all taught through your family? Do you have to go off to St. Louis or something like that and learn a little more? Or is it so much in your family, this is your work and that's your education?
I think just growing up there is just kind of helps a lot because you learn everything through experiences and not really through books and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, 'cause if I read a whole book on how to raise a cattle and I went out there and tried to do it, I probably wouldn't do that great. Right?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, look at him. He can see us a mile away. There's no doubt about that. So what is your job? What time do you have to wake up?
Well, I have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for school every morning.
Oh, you go to school. And then you come back and do the cattle stuff.
Yeah, because I'm homeschooled, so I only have 2 hours of school from 5 to 7, and then I have to go work.
So this is just like the old school. This is like Little House on the Prairie.
Wow, really? And you get up
great.
every day at 5 o'clock, and you don't ever want to go, Mom, can we just skip today?
No.
Wow.
I try, but it doesn't work.
Get something thrown at you, right? Get something thrown at you, no doubt. Well, it's great work that you're doing, providing, this. It's our livelihood. It's what we do. So that's it. Do you name your cattle?
No, there's too many to name.
Yeah, you just get confused.
It's really confusing.
And that would be it. Well, thank you for coming in and for the work that you're doing that. And we really would like to get you back to maybe talk about this a little more so we can inform people on what really happens.
I'd love to see a story on this kid.
Yeah.
14 years old, homeschooled.
Do you have an extra horse? May I hop on one and follow you around?
Yeah, we do have quite a few extra horses.
You do? Okay.
Wow.
That's
cool.
Really don't know how to ride.
That's cool. We should do a gift one day. I say we like it's ours, but we should, right? Like if somebody got a gift that they can spend one day with him. Get up in the morning, get homeschooled, get on the horse, stay on the ranch.
Kind of like the Dude Ranch.
That would be incredible, I think.
Great. Okay,
I really think that'd be cool.
But can you come back sometime? It would be excellent. We'd like to have you back here. That's very good. Farm Day, again, is Wednesday, May 14th, 8 to noon. Community members will be visiting the schools to talk with students about ag. There will be farm animals, fruits, vegetables, and equipment for the children to see and learn about. There might even be Stick Boy or me, who knows. Put on your blue jeans and be ready for an exciting and educational Farm Day. Parents are welcome to. Sounds like fun. Anything else we need to know?
Just a big thank you for letting us come in again on behalf of our California Women for Agriculture, our VC Cattlemen's Association, all of our ag industry. We just want to say thank you. When you're buying food and you're buying local here, you are supporting tens of thousands of jobs, hundreds of family farms, just like George. He is that next generation at his cattle ranch, Mary Vanoni, generations old. We are your heritage. We are your community. And so thank you very much for letting us celebrate National Ag Week with you.
Oh, it's a party we wouldn't want to miss. Oh.
I love that.
Look like I
that basket's like 40 pounds.
Oh, no, it's 200.
Just lifted it.
Thank you for coming in. 7:53 here at KVTA.
Now, the KVTA news headlines.